We would presume it's the intent, without it meant to a cop. Though I'm sure someone thinks it is. Huh. You know, this is actually maybe it's just because of all the Karowi enemies, but this is really making me think of Calm's dream, just not on fire. It's just like, you know, the non-fire version of it. Ooh, nice.
Let me bend your ear for a moment.
Yeah, give me a second, I just have to kill the god's devotees. Why is the screen going hazy? It's like as if someone put Vaseline on the camera. Weird.
Into the fray now, Exile. For where else could you possibly be? I've set aside a nice cave for a bit of a tussle. I'll meet you in there, shall I?
I just love, like, I've set this bit aside for a bit of a tussle. Inside the Kawi fortress. What? Yet another timeshare?
Shortly, this place will be crawling with dummies. No, not laggards.
Uh-huh. I think that, you know, that big red circle might be the zombies AoE, though I don't remember seeing it too much before, so I'm not sure. Like, I'm only seeing it here, so it could be tied in with this guy. 21-0.
That's
Nice.
it. Next time, there'll be no more Master Nice figure.
Always find that hilarious, and I will be doing the daily missions here at some stage. Let's continue. Oh, actually, I should go back and talk to Tarkwe. And Bestel, that was the guy's name.
Still working on that poem. With Kitava now stomping around Oriath, it seems mythology is fast turning into reality. Then again, the gods didn't just spring out of some poet's head. I certainly couldn't pin a note to the god of eternally flowing ale, and then just stick me mug out to catch the free brew. No, I imagine the gods once dined, danced, and defecated just like you or I. Now they seem ready to take another stab at it. At life, I mean. Take the Karui father of war, for instance, old Tukohama, all comfortably tucked up in Kaum's holdfast, and playing war like a few thousand years was only a quiet weekend for him. Come to think of it, perhaps it was.
Which is a scary thought.
You do know it's cruel to make jests of an adult mind, don't you? Nessa, alive, and turned into a bloody cod? Huh. That said, you've never been wrong before. So seems like I'm going to have to stare this fanciful tale in its fishy face. She talked of the Brine King, did she? Now there's a name what can trouble the breeches of even the most jaded of poets. Though Mervale might be dead, the sea still has its seductive songs. And this time it's a big, briny baritone doing the wailing.
I do like Bestel. And I do think Tarkwe might have gotten a little outfit rejig. One or two new bits.
You've seen Nessa? Talk to her? Well, that's more than I dared hope for, truth be told. This change she's going through, this curse the so-called Brine King has put on her, it can be broken. I know it. You've got to keep going. Follow her trail before it gets any colder. Make your way along the coast, the ship graveyard, even Mervale's cave if you must. By my reckoning, this king's not the sort to venture far from his briny bed.
You've got to keep going before,
Never took much stock in the stories Lily told. Did
No.
you sit-
He said something entirely different to what the subtitles there. It seems to be a tendency for this expansion. It's irritating me, damn it. But yeah, basically to keep following the trail before it leads me directly to the Brine King.
Seems Tukohama's raised up a host out of whatever afterlife the Karui believe in. I feel for those poor bastards, if I'm to be honest. The Karui haven't had an easy history. Colonized, enslaved, used as pawns in many a war, and now abused in death by their own bloody god. This is why I don't follow any deity. They're all as bad as each other.
The only deity I've seen so far that I would actually get on with is Sin. And that's because he, you know, of all of them, he seems like the one most, you know, that, well, I doubt he would, but the one most, you know, approachable, the one that you can sit down and have a cup of tea with, you know? You know, go get, you know, get, you know, go grab Besto and go get some ale, you know? And have a good time. Certainly, he doesn't seem like he'll be the kind to actually partake of it, but he seems like at least the kind that wouldn't kill you for asking. No, he actually likes humanity. Doesn't just see it as tools and puppets. Horror Crush, the truth.
Prevail.
Oh, please don't turn into another Vol. Graphics. Screen shake, post-processing. There doesn't seem to be anything here to explain the weird haze on the screen. Also, birdie. Nice. I do want to just swing this back this way for a moment. What's this way? Tukohama's Keep. Am I gonna have to beat the shit out of Tukohama now? Well, I did it to Innocence, I can do it to him. Do I need... Ooh. The Union of Soul. Come on. Move. Okay, I managed to grab the totems there too. Didn't think I'll be close enough. Move. Going to get hit by lightning storm. Grab him. Mine. Some plate, eh?
I am no beast of burden.
Drop it. Grab you. It's only has high armor. Though I remember wearing Sunplate quite a while back, and I don't think I could get Sunplate up tier to Majestic Plate. No, I really couldn't. Rhino's Sunplate of Iron Skin. What was it all? Increases stun and block recovery, and 32% increased armor. Find the way to unlock the exit. Yeah, there's two eyes there. Well, I presume that's the eyes they're referencing. They look empty anyway. Okay. Ooh, these are already damaged. Did one of my AoEs, you know, sail over to them or something? I haven't the foggiest. Actually, since I was just killing the guys over there, that's certainly a possibility. Like, one of the tri-attack things or one of the things off my gloves could have hit them. Get rid of it. Rallying cry. Ooh, that's interesting. Form a war cry, granting you increased damage, mana regeneration to you and your allies if they're nearby enemies. Damage increases scale by surrounding enemies. Taunts all nearby enemies to attack the user. Sure to cool down with other war cry skills. Duration is 8 seconds. Base duration is 8 seconds. 140% increased damage per 100 nearby enemies. 10% increased damage, and 1.8 mana regenerated per second. It's powerful, certainly. Well, this place certainly is, you know, got a nice cleanup. Cleans up well. If only there weren't all these, you know, undead Caraway. And, you know, Tukohama over there. I think Tukohama is kind of hurting the resale value of this place. You know, like the Caraway War God kind of hurts property values. I know, shocking. Ooh, we can already see the entrances inside the place. It's kind of strange. Normally that's not the case. Keep respawning. Never stop respawning. Oh no, not these. Christ. Ow! Oh yeah. Keep fighting. Ooh, shit. I wonder what the other guy, you know, the master's gonna think of all, you know, me beating up Tukohama. Well, you know, to be honest, he's probably gonna take my side. And Tukohama's being a cunt. Then again, there's a fair chance the guy won't even comment on it. Not sure, you know, what the devs, you know, will have done, you know. Need to get rid of all these before I can hurt Tukohama. Ooh, nice, it's down, but this fucking totem's in the way. It does flip-flop if you move too fast, if you go too far one way. Like if you get to the other side of it. Nice. Hey, Sin. Ooh, cool. You know, by the end of this, Sin's gonna end up, if he's draining power from them himself, he's gonna end up like the most powerful god. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at this, see what it's like. Could I make this better than this? I need my thing here. I need to divide... where's my phone? Well, the calculator part of it. Multiply it by 67%. 724. Yeah, no. And this is already getting a 47% boost. Rather than plus 47 armor. So no. Havoc Rob, Sunplate.
I am Sin, thief of virtue, and it is mine to take what I will from the defeated, to make a gift of it to the victorious. Alas, your mortal frame cannot withstand the unfettered fire of deism. It would turn your blood to mist, and scorch your precious flesh black. So choose modestly, and choose wisely, for there is much more at stake here than your little hopes and dreams.
He's a little rude, but he is right. He is right. While stationary, gain 2% additional physical damage reduction each second, up to a maximum of 8%. Capture Towering Ancient. While stationary, gain 0.5% of life regenerated per second each second, up to a maximum of 2%. Interesting. So there's a ton of minor gods and a ton of major gods. And you can only have so much active at one time. Like one minor, one major. Open Pantheon, which is the Y. Cool. You know, I defeated him, and I still haven't opened up the exit. Oh, actually, I have opened the exit. Then, what was the eye to do it? Was the eye just to open up the way into the Karowe Fortress? It's just he was saying there's 2 empty eyes, so I was figuring I was gonna have to get 2 gems. Then again, maybe what he was referencing, maybe I already got the 2 gems for the outside one. Oh, I have no fucking clue. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Make sure I'm recording. Recording locally, 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 locally. Locally, 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 locally. Locally, locally. Locally, locally, locally. Locally, locally. Recording locally. Sorry about that. I just want to make damn sure I'm not fucking up here. You defeated Tukohama and found the Karowe Fortress exit. Return to Tarkoi for your reward. I do like that name, Tarkoi. It's kind of like I'm thinking, like, if I ever, you know, ever got a, like, you know, male Westie, I might call him that.
It is good to see you.
So, yeah. I killed your god. Sorry about that. He was a bit of a cunt.
What do you need?
That's the yours.
I've got just the litter of freaks for you. Corrupted.
Experimental chambers.
Over here, Exile. There's culling to be done.
Someone called the
and
health
I have
inspector.
just the foul flock in mind.
This whole
A
building?
certain pack of vermin and mob.
Christ. You know, I can, you know, ooh, deadly blaggards. Hexproof mortality experiment. I feel like I'm just coming down with ailments, just stepping in here. Dead. Fermentation. These are all level 49. Probably gonna have to find my way through here if I want to find the ones I'm actually after. Probably shouldn't just leg it. Nice. Since those attacks actually go through the wall, the cages, I could, if I angled right, kill people that are you know, while killing these, kill someone in another cage. Which does sound a good idea. Elder Sword. Looks cool. Okay, let's go back to Torah for a moment. Which direction are they in? Okay. Meaning I have to go up this way to the right. Nice. Hopefully they're all together rather than, you know, spaced out bollocks. Be quicker that way. Okay, that's something I've never seen before. Though they're dead now. Mine. They're like ambushers or something? They're a new critter I don't recognize. Unless they're using the drop bear out the Plummeting Ursa model. Then I think I recognize them. Yeah, they're using the Plummeting Ursa model. Mutated Ursa. Superior Coliseum plate.
I am no beast of London.
Let's look. No. You. Let's see. 724. No.
Be proud of yourself, Color. Who else would be prepared to squeeze the pimples on the hindquarters of creation? The vermin might have the strength of corruption on their side, but we've got something better. Good old human willpower.
Yeah. Okay, now that that's done.
You know how I got myself exiled? I was out hunting for my evening meal. Poaching, the lord of that manor would have said. I was just lining up a nice fat pigeon when a fox shot past me. The most beautiful specimen I'd ever seen. Perfection in nature. Then I heard the baying of the hounds. Normally I would have made myself scarce at that point, but something changed within me that day. I don't know if it was seeing the fox or just something that had been building up inside of me over time. Probably both. I killed the hounds, and when the lord of the manor objected, I killed him too. Back in Oriath, the vermin had all the power. In Rayclast, there's still more than enough to go around.
Not quite a, how should I express it? Like, all these people have gotten exiled for different reasons. Like, you know, they went against the system of power in Oriath. No, that wasn't exactly the most, you know, noble of ones, you know, out there. Then again, I doubt the one that plays with corpses is going to be that great either.
I've been doing some digging around, in entrails and animals' brains mostly, and I'm starting to see a pattern. The corruption isn't just warping these animals. I've seen many a freak of nature before. The spawn of inbreeding. Other times the results of crossbreeding that never should have happened. Those sorts of animals can be unusually strong in some ways, incredibly feeble in others.